Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. We're diving right into an absolute masterclass on building a highly successful, completely faceless documentary channel. If you've been watching those incredibly viral 2D animated AI videos, the ones digging into historical mysteries or true crime and wondering exactly how they're made, you are definitely in the right place. We're going to reverse engineer the entire workflow from finding a viral idea all the way to the final monetizable edit.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the viral AI success formula, finding topics and scripting, generating consistent visuals, animating with voiceovers, and finally, editing and assembly.
So, Section 1, the viral AI success formula. We're talking about building a channel that actually monetizes. Let's get right to it. A massive hurdle for a lot of creators is putting in all this effort only to get slapped with a monetization rejection because it's quote-unquote reused content. But it really doesn't have to be that way. 700,000. That's how many views one creator pulled in on just 6 videos in a single month using this exact workflow. And yes, they hit full monetization right out of the gate. The demand for well-crafted AI documentaries is literally off the charts right now. But here's the real secret sauce, and this is absolutely crucial. Human effort in the editing phase is always going to beat a raw AI compilation. Simply stitching together unedited AI clips, that's not going to get you monetized. The algorithm, and honestly the audience, they demand that human polish. Think of AIs as your massive production team, but you have to be the director.
All right, moving on to Section 2, finding topics and scripting. This is all about laying the foundation with ChatGPT.
Listen, you could have the most breathtaking cinematic visuals in the world, but if your topic is a dud, the whole project is going to flop. No way around it. So here is the exact beginner to advanced workflow. Open up ChatGPT, search for the custom documentary video scriptwriter GPT, and just give it a simple prompt like, give me a video topic. It'll instantly spit out these highly engaging concepts along with brief summaries. This lets you test the waters and gauge their viral potential before you commit hours of work. Once you lock in that topic, that exact same tool goes to work generating a full script based on a proven 10-minute viral formula. And it breaks down like this. It kicks off with a powerful hook, moves right into a crisp introduction, lays out the historical background, builds up the main story with layers of mystery, and then wraps it all up with a really tight conclusion. This specific psychological structure is basically engineered to grab the audience's attention and not let go. For our case study today, the tool handed us this prompt: how did Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose die? Honestly, it's a brilliant choice. It effortlessly blends some really high-stakes history with a completely unresolved mystery. That right there is the ultimate recipe for skyrocketing your click-through rates.
Which brings us to Section 3, generating consistent visuals. Let's talk about prompting and creating those super realistic images.
Okay, here's a fatal mistake I see beginners make all the time. They try to generate the visuals for their entire script all at once. What happens? Your main character's face completely changes in every single shot. It's a mess. To avoid that, just copy a small chunk of your script, maybe just the hook, and open up the Cinematic Visual Prompt Director GPT. This brilliant tool breaks your scene down into super detailed image generation prompts, specifically designed to lock in that character consistency. Now, what's really interesting here is how you execute this on a platform like Top Media AI. You're going to start with a standard text-to-image prompt to establish your very first scene, using their Google Nano Banana 2 model. But then comes the real genius part. For your next scene, you switch over to image-to-image mode and upload that first image you just made as a reference point. It literally forces the AI to keep your characters looking absolutely identical from shot to shot. That's how you get that premium, high-budget cinematic feel. All right, Section 4. Animating and adding voice. Time to bring those static images to life. So, how do we turn those flat 2D images into a dynamic, engaging video? For this source workflow, we're tapping into Seedance 2.0. It's an incredibly powerful AI video generation model located right inside Top Media AI. It specializes in turning out these gorgeous, smooth, 15-second cinematic transitions that just look incredible. And the actual animation process? It's surprisingly straightforward. You upload scene 1 as your starting frame, drop in scene 2 as your ending frame, and then type in the prompt for what you want to happen. The AI does the heavy lifting, generating this flawless, seamless transition, bridging the two images together. To the viewer, it just looks like fluid, professional camera motion.
Next up is the voiceover. You'll just paste your script right into Top Media AI's voice generation tool. You end up with a gripping opening line, something like, "Imagine if the most daring leader of India's freedom struggle suddenly disappeared from history." You'll want to select a character voice that really matches the cinematic vibe of the story. Oh, and pro tip here. Always slightly edit or process this audio in your final software. It helps ensure it easily clears YouTube's monetization checks. Let's move into section 5, final editing and assembly. Honestly, this is the step that guarantees your monetization. Everything we've done so far, we were basically just gathering our ingredients. Now, it's time to bake the cake. Using an editor like InShot, you'll go through this exact mastery checklist. You'll import your AI clips in order, meticulously sync up that AI voiceover, and drop in text overlays so viewers know the years and locations. Then you'll insert PNG cutouts like historical figures to give the scenes depth, apply your visual transitions, and layer in some suspenseful background music at a nice, low volume. This careful, manual assembly process is exactly what separates spammy content from a true viral masterpiece. When you put all this together, the result is a deeply captivating narrative timeline. Looking at our Bose case study, the final output seamlessly walks us through the reported plane crash in August 1945, details the totally contradictory witness statements that followed, and then outlines the different conclusions from the Shah Nawaz, Khosla, and Mukherjee committees. It impartially highlights how the Mukherjee Commission actually ended up doubting the crash theory entirely. You see, the AI might compile the assets, but your editing is what actually tells the story. Well, there you have it. We've walked through this entire masterclass framework, from using custom GPTs for brainstorming all the way through visual consistency, animation, and that all-important final edit. These tools are free to use, and the demand for this kind of content is just massive right now. So here's my question for you. What historical mystery are you going to bring to life for your first viral AI documentary? Take this roadmap, start experimenting with it today, and I seriously cannot wait to see what you create.